Did you know that 90% of swimmers make at least one of these breaststroke mistakes and is slowing them down by up to 30%? In this video, you'll learn the top 4 breaststroke mistakes that are killing your speed and exactly how to fix them. Fix these and you're going to feel much smoother instantly.
Hi, I'm Alex Coci and I've been coaching swimmers for over 10 years and I'm here to help you improve your swimming. Now let's get straight into it. The most common breaststroke mistake I see, it's knee spread or frog legs as we also call it. And look at this example. When your knees spread wider than your feet, you're basically pushing the water sideways instead of backwards. This is exactly like trying to jump and mid-air you're trying to do the splits. I mean, it kind of works, but you work twice as hard and you're going half as fast. Now your body creates more frontal resistance because your legs are spread apart, and then you tire out much more quickly. So basically, you're wasting your energy for this unnecessary movement. Your choice. So if you choose to stick around, by the end of the video, you'll swim breaststroke with less effort and more speed. And you'll also feel like you're gliding through the water much more easily. We will fix these 4 game-changing mistakes. Each fix comes with a simple drill that you can do it today. Stay with me because mistake number 3 is the one that exhausts the most amount of swimmers, and we're here to fix it just in a few seconds. And if you want to go deeper, my full course walks you through every detail from a beginner to intermediate, one day at a time.
Now available on Amazon. Get your copy today. Now let's talk about first mistake, the knee spread. Your knees are spreading wider than your hips. Now watch me here. See how the knees are going out wide? This creates massive drag. It's exactly like opening a parachute underwater. Your body drops and your hips sink, and suddenly you're swimming uphill. This happens because we think bigger kick equal more power. But that's wrong. In breaststroke, narrow is powerful. And the correction is simple. Keep your knees inside a hip line. That's it. Think of squeezing something between your knees. Your feet should do the work, not the knees. The power comes from snapping your feet around and back, like you're trying to push a wall behind you. As a drill, we're going to work with the wall. On land, let's work on the wall kick practice. Stand facing the wall. Now put your hands on the wall, and we're going to try to practice the kick motion slowly with one leg. The idea is that you keep your knees narrow and turn your feet out. Do about 20 kicks, focusing on keeping the knees together. Then practice with the other leg. One mental cue to keep in mind while you're practicing on land is that you keep your knees together and let the feet do the work. Now let's try to see how we can transfer this in the water. As a drill, we're going to work with the kickboard, and we're going to try to focus on narrow kicks as we did on land. Now hold your kickboard with straight arms. We're going to do anywhere from 4 to 8 25s, focusing only on narrow knees. Count your kicks per length, and we're going to try to aim for the lowest number with the narrow knees. Rest for about 15 seconds between each repetition. The goal here is try to count your kicks and keep your knees narrow. Each length you try, we're going to try to see if we can lower the number of the kicks. Try to feel the water pressure inside of your feet and not on your knees. And the result? Look at the difference. With narrow knees, you're cutting through the water like an arrow instead of a barn door. Swimmers report 40% less tired after fixing just one thing. You will glide further with each kick and maintain a better position as well. And if that felt good, wait until you see what fixing your head position does. Let's move on to the mistake number 2. And in this mistake, you're lifting your head too high to breathe. This is the energy drainer of your breaststroke. Every time you lift your head high, your hips drop. It's physics. Head up, hips down. Now you're swimming almost at 90-degree angle, fighting the gravity and the water resistance. The idea here is to only lift about 35 to 45 degrees angle. Keep your head at neutral spine with the whole body. Just try to lift your head enough just with the momentum that your arm creates, and it lifts your upper body and your head up. Now let's try to practice this on land. We're going to place a tennis ball under your chin. Now we're swimming breaststroke arms, keeping the ball in the place. If the ball falls, that means that you're lifting your head way too high. Do several repetitions with the ball and then try to do the same thing in the water. Now in the water, place a tennis ball under your chin. And now we're gonna try to swim breaststroke, keeping the ball in place. If it falls, you lift it too high. Do about 4 to 6 25s, focusing on keeping the ball between your chin and your chest. Make sure that your head stays in line with your spine. And the result? Do you see the body position difference? The low head position keeps you a bit more horizontal. Most swimmers gain between 2 to 3 seconds per 25 meters just by fixing this. Now here is the mistake that makes swimmers feel like they're drowning. Mistake number 3, the pause problem. And the mistake is that you're pausing in the wrong place or not pausing at all. And watch this. See how I'm moving constantly and never gliding? This is like trying to drive a car in the first gear the whole time. Lots of effort, no speed. Breaststroke is about rhythm. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. You miss the glide, you miss the point. And how do we fix this with the drill? After your kick, stretch into a streamline and count. 1, 2. This is your glide phase. Your body should be like a torpedo, arms together, head between them, and legs together. And try to create a perfect line. The magic here is the timing. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. The glide is where you rest and move forward. Now we're going to practice a drill in the water where we're going to swim breaststroke, counting during each glide. We're going to do 4 50s, then you can reduce to a 2 count. And then whenever we feel comfortable, we reduce it to 1 count as you improve. Focus on stretch and glide. And an advanced drill that you can do, it's a glide contest. Basically, you're pushing to the wall in a streamline. You do 1 full breaststroke stroke and see how far you can glide. Repeat, trying to beat your distance each time. This teaches you to maximize each stroke. And the result is a night and day difference. With proper gliding, you can take 30% fewer strokes per length. You're not just swimming, you're surfing your own momentum. And last one, and this is what separates average from amazing. Your arms are pulling way too wide. Looks familiar? Arms sweeping out past your shoulders like you're doing a butterfly stroke. This creates drag and actually pushes you backward at the end of the pull. And how do we fix this? And let's not get confused here. So the initial out sweep, it is wide, but then we pull in and narrow and quick. So instead of going wide on the out sweep and then wide on the in sweep should be narrow and quick towards the body. Your hands on the in sweep should go towards your shoulders and your chest. The power comes here mainly from pressing it back in the in sweep, not the pull out way outside your body. Now let's practice with the ladder. Place your feet on the ladder and also with your arms hold up one of the steps on the ladder. Now here, we're gonna try to practice the arm motion. The idea is that you release your arms, your body moves back, you're gonna try to do a breaststroke pull and get back into grabbing the ladder. If you cannot grab the ladder back, means that your breaststroke pull is not efficient enough. We're going to try to practice at least 30 repetitions, focusing wide out sweep and narrow in sweep, and very quick movements. Make sure you feel the water pressure on your palms and on your forearms. Now, as another swim drill, we're going to practice breaststroke arms with flutter kick. Use a gentle flutter kick, and we're going to focus on the arm pull that we just did. Count your strokes per each 25 and see if you can drop that as you keep practicing each length. The narrow pull cuts through the water, and you're going to feel much more power with less effort. Most swimmers gain an instant, more or less a 10% speed boost, and report that their shoulders don't hurt anymore. Now for the practice session, make sure you take a screenshot. Common issues you might face. But Alex, I sink during the glide. Look, that means you're not stretching enough. The idea is that you really reach forward. Yeah, but my kick feels weak. Then turn your feet out more. Think of having duck feet. Yeah, but I also run out of breath. This means that you're working too hard. Use the glide to rest. You should feel the water pressure on your inner feet during the kick, your palms during the pull, and have a sense of floating during the glide. If you feel it in your knees or your shoulders, that means you're doing it wrong. These 4 fixes transforms your breaststroke from exhausting to effortless. You'll swim further, you'll swim faster, and you're actually going to enjoy it. I once had a swimmer who couldn't swim 50 meters without stopping. After fixing her knee spread and the head position, she could swim 400 meters non-stop in her next session. Think about it, you're not getting stronger, you're getting smarter. Same effort, double the results, that's the power of good technique. And remember, we're not here to fight with the water, but we are here to work with it. These small changes creates a compound effect. Fix one thing and everything gets much easier. Fix all 4 and you will be unstoppable. But are you here to master freestyle as well? Then check out my complete course in the description down below. It takes you from a beginner to intermediate swimmers in just 5 weeks, one day at a time. Now try these fixes from this video into your next swim and tell me which one make the biggest difference. Drop a comment down below because I read every single one. And if this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more swimming tips every week. Ring the bell so you don't miss out. Next week, I'm going to speak about how to fix the catch, the #1 reason why people are swimming slow. Now stay tuned because you don't want to miss it. Until then, keep swimming, stay smooth.